My name is Adelle Stripe. I'm a writer, and my piece, The Humber Star, will be appearing at John Grant's North Atlantic Flux. There will be a performance of the piece, which is a collaboration between myself and Halldór Smárason, and it will be performed by Sinfonia UK at Jubilee Church in Hull. The piece is based on the experiences of my great-great-great-grandmother, Mary Mudd, and it's set in the period following the loss of her husband, Matthew Gaines Mudd, which was my great-great-great-grandfather, and he was lost at sea in the Great Storm of 1894 in a fishing area called the Silver Pit in the North Sea. Mary Mudd was the mother of 3 children when she lost Matthew, her husband. And I was interested in finding out about the women of Hessle Road in the 19th century, the conditions that they lived in, the hard lives that they had, but also the sense of community and the superstition, certainly the culture of the area. And I started to research some of the streets, in particular Manchester Street, where Mary Mudd lived. The ganzis that you see, and many of the women would have been making those for the trawlermen and for anybody who worked at sea. And so there was a particular ganzi that was distinctive to Hull at that time, which was called the Humber Star. I saw a piece that Halldór had worked on at Manchester Central Library, and it was based on the Anthony Burgess archive. And he tends to work with text, and he turns text into music. I travelled to Reykjavik to meet Halldór, and we worked together on the initial ideas for the piece. He adapted the first part of the Humber Star, which was called Beyond the Silver Pit. And I wrote that a couple of years ago, and that was based on the life of Matthew Gaines Mudd and his final journey to sea. And it was really interesting to see how he took my original poem and turned it into a piece of music, and I could really hear the links between the two. As part of this collaboration, we've been working quite closely. As I've been writing the piece, I've been sending it to him, and the piece will be performed at John Grant's North Atlantic Flux Sounds from Smoky Bay at the end of April in Hull.